Things public school taught me about being trans. 1. The name on my birth certificate is gospel, and the communion will be forced down my throat until there is no room for the devil of a chosen name inside this skin. I will continue melting into the desk long after attendance is done being called out. 2. The Red Sea was not divided somewhere in Africa. It was in this hallway, and I am staring at the waves, one labeled with the silhouette of a stick figure in a dress, and the silhouette of a stick figure that looks a little bit more like me, yet I'm wondering on which side will my blood help give the crimson waves their hue. 3. We were required to take 2 credits of PE. 2 credits of girls on this side, boys on this side, and I faked my way into an asthma attack so I could just clutch onto my inhaler and sit on the bench for once. 4. We moved to this city so I could be who I am, and yet I feel I'm not allowed to exist in my own body. 5. I've spent periods hiding in the bathroom, reading the scriptures scrawled along the stalls, reciting their chants like prayers in a divine tongue. It's not hard to see why so many of them talk about finding a way to escape this reality, legally or otherwise. 6. 2 trans kids slip out of lunch period to smoke, and his sneakers hit asphalt and lungs lazily shred themselves with tar. I hear his voice saying, "If I stay in school, I'm going to kill myself." We both laugh for a moment before I reply with, "Me too." He drops out a week later while I'm frantically texting my mom because the sub called me a name that pierced my flesh, and I used a staple to try and dig it out again. 7, in the school musical that's supposed to represent acceptance, I asked to sing with the guys. I am told no. I ask to sing Check Out This Tuxedo. Instead, I have to sing The Shoes, the Hair, the Nails. The director wonders why I said I felt nauseous opening night. 8. I've missed 19 days of school this year due to illnesses. 5, because I tried to kill myself and landed in a psychiatric hospital, discharged into a classroom where 5 days missed caused a 95 to go to an 18. 5, because I was on suicide watch because my parents didn't trust they could send their son to school and get him back in anything but a casket. 5, because I got a grade marking me lesser because I am a student and still learning, and I think maybe the other 4 were actually due to fevers. 9. My dad dropped out at the age I am now. I watched my mom graduate from college when I was 6. As she walked across that stage, I looked on in awe. I leaned over to my grandma and whispered, "I'm gonna do that someday."